Well, hello, everybody. Happy Monday. And I am so excited to come with you with a naked face today because we are talking about all about the base and how to prep our skin for makeup, really, is what we're doing. So I'm going to demonstrate on my own face for you and let you know some of the things that we have to really prep our skin before we put any makeup on. And I want you to think of your face as like the car windshield on your vehicle, okay? In the summer, especially when you go outside, you see a whole bunch of junk on that car windshield, right? Pollen and dirt and all the pollution from the air. Well, our skin is collecting all of that as well. And what happens is when we don't have a barrier of protection on our face, it's landing on the skin and then actually breaking it down and aging us faster. So it's so important, one, to prep our skin with a great cleanser and moisturizer, which I did in the shower like 5 minutes ago. And so I'm going to do the moisturizer actually right now as I'm talking. And it's so important to do this morning and night because I'm using the daytime one actually right now because I'm going to be doing some foundation and things like that. But at night, we have one that has retinol in it as well. We also have we have like 6 skincare lines in Mary Kay. So be sure to talk with your consultant and ask her, hey, how do I know which skincare line is the best one for me? The most important thing is that you have a good cleanser and a moisturizer back to back. And I want to explain that for a second too. So your skin is like pretend like this is your skin. We're gonna do like a science experiment real quick on our face. So this is our skin. These are our pores. Okay, these are the pores of our skin. A lot of times people will ask me, "Can I just cleanse my face? I just need a cleanser, and then I'll be good." And or sometimes people will say, "I just need a moisturizer, and I will be good." And I'm thinking, oh no, you can't just do a cleanser and or a moisturizer. Like they really are married. They go together. And this is why. Uh, our cleanser is going to clean out the pores, okay? What happens is if you are just cleaning out the pores and you don't put a moisturizer on or anything else, now they're open to dirt and pollution to just go inside of our pores, okay? They're wide open. If we just use a moisturizer, you're just kind of sealing in all of the junk into your pores. Okay. So the cleanser is going to cleanse out the pores. The serum, or we have a lot of different serums. This is our lifting serum. We also have like vitamin C and E. We have some boosters. Those are like your vitamins, okay? They're going to fill those pores with nice vitamins that are going to plump and restore the collagen in our skin and really create a nice barrier for our skin. And then the moisturizer is going to seal everything in. So this is the very first step to makeup. You must prep it first. That's step number one is prepping your skin. We have this is our primo line, our repair line, which is going to turn back the time. One of my favorite things because I struggled with acne for a majority of my life. You can see sometimes I even like still get a breakout here and there. But for the most part, I would have never ever seen anybody without makeup on. This is a clean face here. So my skin has improved so much, but I love the repair line because it's turned back the time. It's helped with my scarring that was all over my face and stuff like that. We also have one that's more preventative anti-aging, which is our Miracle Set, and that comes in normal to dry and combination to oily. We have one for 18 and under because that young precious skin that is 18 and under does not need any anti-aging in it. Okay. No matter what the TikToks and the commercials and the things tell these young girls, they do not need retinol. They do not need hyaluronic acid. They do not need things, those active ingredients that skin 20 and above need. Okay. So we have a Mary Kay line just for them that's going to cleanse their face and moisturize and not add in those active ingredients that are going to help with the anti-aging. They don't need that yet. Um, and then we have a clear proof line, which is for acne skin. So mild to moderate acne is that's our clear proof line. And then we also have a men's line. So we have the whole portfolio. Talk with your consultant and see. You can also go to your phone and go to the Skin Analyzer app, and it will actually analyze your skin. You can go to it with a clean face like this. Go to the Mary Kay and Skin Analyzer app in your phone, and it will tell you exactly what you also need. So that's really cool. You'll just need really good lighting, and this is what it looks like, the Skin Analyzer app. Okay, so that's what I would recommend for the prepping part. So I also did the eye cream before I started. And this helps with any puffiness, dark circles, wrinkles. This is going to correct that area where the foundation and stuff will actually cover it up. But it's important to have something special for around the eyes because that is completely different skin than the rest of our face. And our face is completely different than the rest of our body. So that's why we need something special for our face. All right, just like you prime a wall, you're going to prime your face before you put on a concealer or a foundation. And I am using our foundation brush, which is key. We also have a blending brush, but this is our liquid foundation brush. I love it. And I actually apply my foundation primer right with the brush as well. So just put a little of that on there, put this all over. And everything that you do on your face, you want to also do on your neck as well. And you can put it on your eyelids as well. So this is everything like skincare wise, you're going to go up and out with and your neck. So I like to do the cleanser right in the shower because it's one last thing you have to do when you get out. But foundation, you're going to go down and out. So kind of starting in the middle and then going down and out with. All right. Now, we do have some new concealers and new under eye corrector, which is incredible. And I am going to, hopefully this is the right shade for me because I think I might be a light 2, but this might be okay. It's a light 3. I didn't have any light 2 on hand. So this is our multi-benefit concealer. And what this means is, first of all, a dot goes a long way. Okay, so a dot is a lot, so you only need a little bit. This little bottle is going to last you a long time. But multi-benefit means that there's skincare benefits built right into the concealer. So it's going to smooth out the wrinkles. It's going to, it has a glow to it. I believe it's licorice extract. I'm not looking at the, are any of my really detailed people out there that remember what it is? I think it's licorice extract that Mary Kay. Oh, this has plant extracts, plant stem cell extracts in it as well. So they're always doing things between science and the natural world to make the best ingredients for our skin and that are healthy for us. We follow the European Union standards for safety. So we ban 1,300 ingredients from our products. So they're safe for us to use. Also, everything's 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you get a foundation shade and it's not the right one, then if this is the wrong one, I'm just going to add it to my demos. And then when you meet with me, you can try it, because it's just a little bottle like this. But So consultants have perks of doing that. And yeah, it's probably too dark. I think I'm a light 2. So you want to talk with your consultant and see what shade am I. We consultants under products on Mary Kay In Touch, our back end. We get a whole back end, which is really fun, but it has a like a chart. Like if they were this concealer in the other formula, then they'll be this concealer now. So that's really helpful too. But yeah, this is just a tad too dark. I would go Ivory 2, light 2 would be my shade, but it comes in light, medium, bronze. We have like lots of different shades of this, so you will find the right match for yourself.
Michelle, can I just mention too
Yeah.
that I got samples of these as well. And so I played with it a little bit to know which one was my color.
Great idea. I love that. Smart. I do have samples too. I didn't even think of doing that, Brenda. Smart idea. Now the under eye corrector, after you've done the under eye cream, then you can put on some under eye corrector. And this, like I said, it's going to smooth out wrinkles. It's going to lift, it's going to firm, it's going to do all of those things that you're going to get in a skincare and a makeup, which is really cool. That's why it's called multi-benefit. Now, if this was my right shade, and actually I don't have it handy, otherwise I would go get my light 2 in the sample packet, but I would put a little bit of the light 2 under here as well. So that just brightens up. This light peach is going to get rid of any darkness, dark purples, blues under the eyes. It really brightens all of that up. And then the concealer will lighten everything up. So that's really, really fun to play with. Now, I'm going to share my screen with you real quick. And on the Mary Kay website, which by the way, we are getting a facelift of our Mary Kay website on December 17th. So be sure if you're a consultant to set your new, when you log into Mary Kay In Touch, you'll get a prompt to set up your new My Shop. But you want to do that before December 17th. But for right now, you can still find it on marykay.com and find your foundation match. And it's so cool. I did this on my phone earlier, and it was telling me for my foundation that I was either Ivory N140 or Ivory N160. So I pulled both of these out, and I'm going to just show you when I'm with somebody how I match them. So I would, and if I'm not local to them, I can either send them a couple samples. I'll have them do the analyzer. You really have to make sure that you are in great lighting. I really wasn't earlier, so I hope this is the right thing for me. But because I've been using CC cream, I should have, when we were at our fall retreat, gotten myself matched. I wasn't even thinking. But anyway, our foundation is awesome. It comes in 2 formulas, matte for combination to oily skin, or luminous, that's more for normal to dry skin. It also has a technology in it that will match to your skin tone. So after it's on for a second, it will kind of change colors to match to your skin tone. Okay. So based on what I just put on, this one I believe is too light. That's the Ivory N140. Ivory N160 is looking better. And bingo, that's what I wore last year, I believe, last winter. And then in the summer, I will go to like a beige N150. That's normal to go from a lighter shade to a darker shade summer to winter, especially in our time-wise formulas, because they're more specific to our skin shades. But did you see that? It just really changed color after I left it on for a second. So this one's still too light. And then the Ivory N160 is disappeared now. So that's really cool. When I first put it on, it almost looked a little too dark, and now it like just blended right into my skin. So that's what we want. We don't want to see our foundation, but that AI foundation matching tool is a great place to start. Make sure you're in good lighting. When I did it inside, it told me I was beige, and I know that's not the case in the winter, especially. So then I went outside. Joe and Micah were coming home, and I'm like doing this. They're laughing at me like, "What are you doing?" But I said, I'm trying to find my foundation shade in the right lighting. So that helped. And so I am definitely an Ivory N160. So that's a great place to narrow it down. And then you can kind of go from there. It'll give you 1, 2, or 3 options, and then you can narrow it down. So before I do that, I'm also going to just show you our CC cream. So I did the primer. Well, first we prepped the face, then I did the primer, then I did some concealer. You can put concealer on redness, or, just spots that you want to cover up or brighten up under here. I did the under eye corrector, which I did light peach. It also comes in at dark peach for bronze skin tone. Yay, I'm so excited about that. And now we're going to do some CC cream. I am a very light in CC cream, and this is called a complexion corrector. So it's kind of like a concealer for your whole face. It's just going to be a nice, like, tinted moisturizer. I do have all full size, all 5 full size CC creams in my demo bag. So when I'm meeting with people, this is typically what I'll match them with, unless they want something fuller. But what I find is a lot of people are either not using foundation, or they want a super lightweight coverage. This is your go-to if you want that super lightweight coverage. It just gives you enough to protect you from all the gunk that's going to be on your car windshield, give you that extra barrier, but then also even out that skin tone. All right. And it should blend right into your neck. You don't want, a lot of times people have said to me, I want something darker to make me look tan. Oh, no, you don't. Nope. Because then you're going to look orange if you don't have the right shade. So you just need to make sure it's your shade, and then we can make you look tan with bronzers and contours and blush and things like that. But you don't want to do that with your foundation. You want it to be the good match. All right, so that's our CC cream. You can either leave it like that, or for me, especially because I have that little breakout here, I'm going to just do this one as well. I love our matte foundation because it's also buildable. It gives you an extra fuller coverage, but still very, very lightweight, breathable. You can't even feel that it's on. And it has Time Wise in it, which is our anti-aging product. So you're going to be getting anti-aging benefits with your foundation as well. So kind of looks a little darker, right, when I put it on. But as we saw earlier, once your foundation is on for a little bit, there's a technology in it that not only smooths out those wrinkles, but also really will blend to what your skin tone is. And this is the Ivory N160. We also have cool foundations for if you're a cool undertone. And we also have warm foundations if you're a warm undertone. So that is the base. This is the base. And what I always recommend doing is setting the base with a setting powder. And we have Silkening setting powder, which is it's tinted, so you can get a little bit fuller, even more fuller coverage with a little tint to your setting powder. Or I like to do our translucent powder because I really feel like this translucent powder minimizes everything, just the wrinkles, and it just smooths everything right out. So it looks white in the container, but it will go on clear, and it's meant for ivory, beige, and bronze skin tone. And there's just light diffusing technology in it that will just kind of smooth everything out. So love this. To determine luminous or matte, it depends. If you're combination to oily, I would say do a luminous, or I'm sorry, if you're combination to oily, do matte because it will matte everything out. If you are normal to dry, you want a little extra hydration, you would go with a luminous foundation. And the CC cream is just for all skin types. So that is the base of everything. How does that look? That's a
Very
good
nice.
match, right?
Yes,
Beautiful.
Awesome.
it's beautiful.
Very
Thanks for
beautiful.
watching, and be sure to ask your consultant what special she has for you for watching, and it'll be some type of special with this foundation, everything that we talked about today, our brush, primer, CC cream, foundation, concealer, under eye corrector. We even talked about prepping the skin, which is the most important part. So thanks for taking time to watch. Join us again next week on how to learn how to get rid of that turkey neck for Thanksgiving. No more turkey neck. So that's next week. Come back and learn all about that. And we'll see you at our next skin school.